Okay, let's get started with Bloodstained. I'll talk about that real quick. Just because it's something I wanted to talk about. And I had forgotten. Alright, so a little bit of Bloodstained tonight. Not too much. Mario Maker took up a lot of time. But I can play a bit. And of course next week there will be more extensive streams. I'd like to, next week, play another My Friend Pedro stream. Before I play Final Fantasy IX, I want to wrap up a couple things. But we're definitely making good progress in these games.
Staying up late. What are we transmuting this time?
I needed to make a weird... What did I have to make this time?
Stop back off to...
Bum, 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 bum. Alright, I had that. Strawberry thing. Alright, let's see. Yeah, the granny food quests are really good. You get some excellent stuff from them. So, let's see. What did Granny need? Alright, so Granny needed some crepe dough. I need dragon egg and flour. Okay, I can get a dragon egg, but I'm not gonna grind for that just yet. So yeah, Fantano put out a really good Queens of the Stone Age tier list, and I thought it was pretty much on point, except I like villains. He said S tier was Songs for the Deaf, which I agree. A tier, Like Clockwork. I would put Like Clockwork S tier. And villains, he put C tier, which I disagree with. I'd give that at least a B. I think that's a pretty good album, but it's not my favorite. So otherwise, good list. He did one for the White Stripes too, which I love. Get Behind Me, Satan. I'm a weirdo. I think that album is great. And a lot of people think it's their worst album. Vinny, Fantano's knowledge on music seems inconsistent, hard to take his reviews seriously. Well, I guess that's the thing about reviews. It's all just a personal opinion. You know, you don't have to know about everything ever to do a review. You could just do a review. That doesn't mean it's a good review, but what the fuck is a good review? Yeah, I don't agree with a lot of his reviews. I don't watch all of his videos, but sometimes I like what he has to say. Again, I fundamentally disagree with Get Behind Me, Satan being so low on the list. And I think Icky Thump is a great White Stripes album too. Maybe I'm just too forgiving of the White Stripes. But also Era Vulgaris, the Queens of the Stone Age album, after Lullabies and before Like Clockwork, is great. I fucking love that album. It's weird. Maybe I'm weird for liking it as much as I do, but great fucking album. Ha! I don't like the first record of Queens of the Stone Age at all, and I cannot listen to the White Stripes' first album. It's just too bland. I don't... So, you know, I like their second album, but I don't like their first one. So, between the two bands, I think Queens of the Stone Age had the better first album. Ah! Oh my god. This game is loud. It's too loud. Hang on a minute. I am yelling over it a bit, yeah. But again, it's very inconsistent volume. Vinny, you lost the guitar shard. Oh yeah, you're right. Oh, damn. That sucks. I mean, if you're talking about Jack White, like, overall, without white stripes, like Raconteur's Dead Weather and his solo stuff, Blunderbuss is my favorite thing he's done. Which is his first solo album. I don't know why, I really like that album. No one's talking about Jack White, I am, but... I like the Raconteur stuff a lot, but Blunderbuss is still... I don't know, maybe it just hit me at the right time in my life. Does that ever happen to anyone? Where maybe an album isn't that amazing? I mean, it's good, but it's not as amazing as you think it is, but it's just the right album for you at that time. That's kind of how I feel about, Get Behind Me, Satan, actually, the White Stripes record. It's just good timing. Astro Lounge by Smash Mouth. There was some YouTuber or streamer that was talking about Astro Lounge recently, and I felt like messaging them and being like, I know. They said that they feel weird listening to Astro Lounge because that means you like Smash Mouth, non-ironically. But I like that album. I think that that album was like stuck in my CD player for weeks. Months, even. But yeah, it's the meme. It was the meme of Astro Lounge and Smash Mouth in general. God damn it. Smash Mouth is a meme and all, but they're cool dudes. They seem to be, good lads. But I mean, they're Smash Mouth. Which is a problem. Why is it a problem? I don't know. A lot, you know, the real issue I think is that a lot of their music is just very samey. And it's just like a lot of mindless pop. They kind of did this weird transition from like almost punk. Like they had this really interesting sound on their first album that was like a little bit of pop, but mostly just like really punky. And then they went straight like pop. So they lost a lot of street cred. Breakable. Traverser's ring. Alright, let's see. Oh, I have two of those. Actually, wait a second. Traverser's ring. Proportion to how much of the map you have completed. Okay. I have two of them. I mean, I don't know if they stack. They do stack? Oh, cool. Draw your blade and strike opponents down in one fierce motion. God, after playing Mario Maker 2 now, I'm like looking at how these levels are being built. I'm like, oh, I would do that. Resist thunder. Toradar. What the hell is a Toradar? It's a weapon. Hey look, blunderbuss. It's a long matchlock used for picking off targets at a distance.
Take this!
It's not really that good. What is this? Oh, shortcut? Okay. Well, I could farm dragons. I need their eggs. Vinny, you just closed a shortcut? Wait, what? Oh, man. I wish my memory wasn't trash sometimes. All the time. How are you going to cross over there now that the bridge is closed? I don't know. I didn't even remember hitting that switch. Dragon egg. Okay, now would be a bad time to die. I said now would be a bad time to die. Okay. Vinny, how do you feel about Tool from someone named after a Tool song? I feel fine about Tool. Yeah. I never got as obsessive about Tool as a lot of people did. That band has some fucking heavy fans. There is some, like, severe Tool passion. That almost gets annoying, actually. But yeah, I don't know. I like them. They're fine.
Staying up late. So,
I really liked Anima. Lateralis I love too, obviously. And Maynard's Dick is a great song. I hope their new album is good, because if it is good, that would be great. Looking forward to it. First album in how many years? 12? 13? gonna buy flour.
Come back anytime.
How do you feel about Cheap Trick? A member of my family arrested one of the members. What a story.
Hello. How can I help you?
I like a couple of their songs, sure.
What are you looking to buy?
I need flour.
Is this right? Then we have a deal. Is this thank you? Is this right? Many thanks.
Thank you.
Is this many thanks? Is this when we have it? Is this thank you? Thank you.
I guess he really did surrender. Ah, surrender. Surrender.
Staying up late. What are we transmuting
Whatever the fuck
this
the rest
time?
of that song is. Mommy's alright. Daddy's alright. Just seem a little strange.
I'll go with this.
I was rebellious. I was like, no, they're not. They're not okay, Cheap Trick. Stop trying to trick me. But it's a cheap trick.
I'll go with this. Great.
Stop back off to... It's good. What are we transmuting this time?
Mommy's alright. Yeah. Daddy's alright. Uh-huh. Alright. You know the rules.
I'll go with this. I'll go with this.
No more coffee, Vinny? I'm like a weird, delirious, tired, but also coffee.
I'll go with this. I'll go with this.
Pace yourself up.
Bowl light is very good. Wait, did I get raided by GDQ, or did they just, like, is it over and now people are just here?
That's it.
Just ended.
How did you
Oh, I see.
know?
Oh, cool.
Oh,
How much money did they raise?
Try it. Oh, it's delicious. Save
3 million. Good.
I feel you're welcome. Don't give up. You're going to get through this.
That's good. I'm glad to hear that. That's a lot of money. When's Vinesauce gonna raise 3 million? 4 or 5 years from now, maybe? Maybe 1 or 2 if we're lucky. We're trying to raise as much money as possible. Now would be a good time to plug our charity stream coming up there. Hey, check it out, everybody. Yep, July 19th, we're starting our charity stream. So if you want to do some more good in the world, we're a Pediatric Cancer Research Foundation charity. We're going to be giving money to them. It's a good one. Okay, so I got some equipment. I got a feather robe. It's got a lot of extra. It's got defense, it's got intelligence. This protects against evil. This is so feather light, a single hit may send you fluttering away. Oh, okay then. I wonder if Granny's still hungry.
Is there anything else? Yes, actually, I'll help.
Oh god, Granny, please. Saucy strands? I don't like the sound of that.
I suppose I'll...
She wants spaghetti. Imagine eating a strawberry crepe before spaghetti. And after, like, 14 other meals. Imagine.
What are we transmuting this time?
It's just not. It's not within the realm of reason. All right, where's the spaghetti? Oh, can I make the spaghetti? I need the pasta. Where is it? Risotto? Well, there's berry spaghetti, and, no. You need the recipe? Oh, I don't even have the recipe for this one. Alright. Well, eventually I'll find it, I guess. Let's maybe try to advance the plot. A novel concept, I'm aware, but... Oh, I should... I don't need to save. Somehow a Nova Skeleton, a copyrighted Nova Skeleton just gonna appear in the game, even though they never coded the Nova Skeleton into the game. And it's going to destroy. That would be my luck. That looks like an area I haven't done a lot in. Should I go there? Blood pool at the entrance. I can do that now? Oh! I can do that. I forgot I have the shard that can eat blood. So where's blood? I see it. Okay. Blood yacht. So I've been thinking about this game's music. Every now and then a melody will pop up in my head and I'm like, oh, where'd that come from? Bloodstained? Oh, okay. So that's the mark of a pretty good soundtrack, I'd say. I'm pretty happy with it. I got a sword. It's probably not a great one. It rotates like a drill. That is just silly. Oh, it hits multiple times though, that's good. Blood. Blood. Must drain blood. That's pretty fucking cool. What does she do with all that blood?
We drained the blood of some people, but the people were on drugs.
So how was the Chrono Trigger run anyway tonight? I am probably going to watch that at some point. Yeah, it was good. 5.5 hours. Will I learn new things about Chrono Trigger? Maybe? Okay. You do, Hootie? Well, that's good to know. Yeah, I mean, every time I play that game, I learn something new. Even if it's just one little detail that I missed. It was a 100% run. A 100% run in 5.5 hours? Jesus. What does a 100% run consist of? What do you have to do? All the side quests? You don't have to get all the items, right? Glitchless 100%. Oh wow, okay. That's a crazy time for that. You have to run the Black Omen. All quests and side quests, glitchless. Okay, I understand. Ah yes, some archdemon eggs. Penetrate. Charge through enemies with your spear at the ready. Okay, yeah, I've done that already. Speaking of a year of good music, it's possible Damon might do something else with the Gorillaz. He said he has another album's worth of material. So I'd love for them to get back and do another Blur album, but I don't see that happening, so I'm getting one of those weird things again, those OCD moments where I can't figure out which direction to go. Too many paths. This central room is like, there's too much. Blood Loogie. Vinny, what are you playing this on? Is it okay on the Switch? I would wait on the Switch version. I'd recommend the PC version if you get it on anything. If you really need it portably, wait like a week or two on the Switch. They're patching it. It's got some problems. Apparently it's very playable. It just looks a little like AS. And also, there's some stuff they're patching, like input delay and other things. So I haven't played it myself. I couldn't tell you. That's only what I've heard about it. Oh, it's the water segment again. Weird fishes. Let's see. Sort by attack. Bloodbringer. Enchanted sword with potential. Oh, this is my lad. I hear if you... Hang on a minute. I hear if you set a shortcut, you can use it at the same time. Huh. Glitch. I like glitches, especially ones that work this well. So you can use your own familiar as a sword while your familiar is attacking and helping. And yeah, it's the double Dawnbreakers all over again. What blows my mind about the Switch is this game does not seem all that graphically intensive. And I understand maybe, like, scaling down the resolution a little bit. But one of the things that confuses me is there are some beautiful games on the Switch. And this is not one of those games, necessarily. And if it runs, like, someone said it runs 15 frames a second in one part of the tower. What the hell is going on? Did they just get lazy porting it over? Because the Switch is not a powerful system. But you can also get Doom on there. Like, the newest Doom. I mean, granted, it doesn't look great, but it's... like, this is not Doom 2016. So, I think, yeah, optimization is extremely important, but I didn't realize it was the difference between 15 frames a second in a 2D... well, not 2D, a 3D side-scrolling game. In a tower area. Or Doom running at a solid 30 throughout. So... I hope they fix it. I hope they find a way to do it. Or they just give it to Panic Button, who does the best Switch ports. Panic Button is just wizards. That's why, I was a little bit worried about The Witcher 3. I'm not gonna get The Witcher 3 on the Switch, I don't think. Again, portable Witcher 3 sounds nice. But... you know. No need. But apparently, there's some wizardry in there. Like, the port... has everything in the game, and it runs well. It's just really scaled down. So, I don't know. I mean, I'll see it when I, you know, I'll believe it when I see it, but I'm interested. Let's see. The truth is, you can't do worse than accidental leg shot. You can't do worse than than Ark. Apparently, the port of Ark is just nightmarish. Even to other consoles, not just the Switch. But the Switch version, it looks like N64. That's true of most things regarding Ark. I've never played Ark. I hear it's a DLC selling machine. Shovel friend. Mahogany. Remember that terrible John Carpenter movie, Vampires? And James Woods is like... is he a priest in it? And he's not a priest, he's a vampire hunter. Of all the actors they could get to be a super cool vampire hunter. I've talked about this movie on stream before. But the word mahogany sticks in my mind specifically. because he keeps trying to ask the priest if he's excited in his pantaloons by, like, naming different types of wood. You got a little teak in your pants, Father? Padre? You got a little mahogany? A little chestnut? A little oak? And I just remember, like, mahogany from that, and I hate it because it ruined the word mahogany for me for the rest of my fucking life. Eucalyptus. That movie, I really, you know what? One night I would like to stream that movie. I mean, watch that movie. It is a very silly movie. And it is not John Carpenter at his best by any means. But it's like entertaining bad. It's funny how John Carpenter went from making some of the best movies of all time, for me at least, Halloween, The Thing, They Live. What else did he do in the 80s that were amazing? Escape from New York is cheesy, but I love it. And then he made Escape from LA. Ugh. Ugh. The Miami Connection. Oh, Big Trouble in Little China is great. Just a dumb Kurt Russell action movie. You know, so there's a lot of, like, great stuff in his 80s catalog. And late 70s. And then you hit late 80s, early 90s, mid 90s, and then it's like, what happened? Ghosts of Mars. Someone said I don't like Big Trouble. Yeah, that one's a divisive one. I can see people not digging that movie. It's very dumb. Aquastream allows you to swim by launching water in the designated direction. MP is not consumed underwater. Really? Underwater horse? Did I just, like, get early swimming? Or is this the only swimming? No, this is how you progress? It's one of two. Okay, good, because this is not swimming I'd like to do for the whole game. Early swim, real swim is later. Okay, thanks. I don't know why I'm asking these questions. I'm, like, spoiling myself. Not really a spoiler, is it? Not very much of a spoiler, indeed. Vinny, what is your favorite musical note? E. I tend to work best in the scale of E, in the key of E. To the point where I actively have to try to avoid it a little here and there. E minor in particular. Love me some E minor. He didn't say scale, he said note. Alright, E. But the E minor scale is my real answer to that question. But, as much as I try to avoid E minor because it turns into Pink Floyd, I fully embraced it on a song for the next album, to the point where it's like... I just indulged. I just indulged completely. So now you know there's a song in E minor on the next album. And, I like it. spoilers. So play an E minor chord, and then you can figure out the rest. Here's a tip. There's a D in there as well. A D major. So if you can bridge the gap between the E minor and the D major, you can actually write the song, and I won't have to release it. Wish You Were Here? No, Wish You Were Here is in G. It's in G major. And, well, it goes to E minor after that, yeah, it does. The verses are E minor. And then it goes all the fuck all over the place. Damn it.
Bloodstained!
Wow, Vinny, you have your own sword? There's a glitch here, by the way. I can't jump. I am stuck. Still can't jump. You can just waystone. That's weird. It was happening with the Kung Fu shoes, and then I was able to jump eventually, but yeah, I can't jump at all. Apparently it's from sliding into the water. Oh, okay. Well, that's... Yep, that needs to be fixed. God damn it.
Have you learned any?
Here's what I've turned up on the monster. Help me kill those murderers dead!
Jesus, alright.
Have you
Here's what I've turned up. Good.
got any targets?
Here's what I've turned up on the monsters. Help Soleil kill those
Have you?
Here's what I've turned up on the monster. Help Carl kill those murderers.
Yep, gotta avenge all the Castlevania characters.
And a plant.
Can you plant?
Sure.
Okay. Someone said upgrade the vine sword.
Sting. So, what'll it be?
I don't know how to do that. You can't? Okay.
Back off.
Are the influencer weapons unupgradable? You can exchange special weapons for better versions with new coins, but I don't think the vine sword can be upgraded. Well, like the fellow once said, ain't that a kick in the head? Like the sailor said, quote, ain't that a hole in the boat? Vinny, you should make that into a song. Yeah. Yeah, I wanted to, but then I found out that Dean Martin sang it like 60 years ago. Well, I'm a little late to that one. This is the song that usually pops up in my head when I think of this game's music. It's got like a classic video gamey Castlevania feel in the best possible way. Oh! Oh, God! Vinny, who do you think will be the last DLC in Smash? I think we've done this a lot. Who do I think it will be? Shit. I think it could be Doomarine. I really do. I think that could happen. I mean, the most... You probably want to go with a franchise that has a lot of history. Crash Bandicoot could be in there. Dante. Dante! Tony Hawk, yeah. Yeah, it's hard to know. I mean, Nintendo is going for maximum, like, they went for the list that people voted on, like the characters that people wanted to see. They actually followed through with a lot of that, which is great. So, I don't know. I mean, it could be anyone. I just don't think it'll be anyone from Nintendo's own roster. I think they realize at this point that the DLC that does the best and gets people the most excited is the stuff from, you know, other consoles. I wonder, is there like a Sony character? Aside from Cloud and Crash Bandicoot, is there a character from... that's so popular? I mean, Spyro? Well, Spyro's coming to Switch. Ape Escape, I don't think that has enough commercial viability. Ratchet and Clank. I don't see that happening. Rayman is a good one. I don't think it would happen, but... An ARMS character? I think whatever Smash Brothers game comes out after this one, you will see an ARMS character playable. But I don't know.
Benjamin, what are you doing here?
Oh, sorry. Right before I went whoosh, I remembered this huge waterfall I saw in me travels, and
You want me to kick you?
I said I'm sorry. Can't we just try this again?
The still stranded man.
Oh, you didn't bring the goods. That's too bad.
Wait, what does he need?
Damn.
Oh, Waystone.
Oh, thank you for bringing this.
Now remember, picture your house. Your house.
Oh, I'm not daft, you know. Oh, before I go, let me give you this for helping me.
Should I assume that worked or not?
Definitely not. Most definitely not. I remember there was a really good weapon or item behind the waterfall in Symphony of the Night. What about another rare representate? No, I don't see rare. I mean, we got Banjo-Kazooie. I think rare is pretty much done. So we got Square, Rare, Enix. We got Konami with Castlevania and Snake. We got Mega Man. Resident Evil is a huge franchise that has no representation. Little Monster Hunter we got in there, but no Resident Evil, but Resident Evil would not fit, I don't think. I mean, yes, Snake is in there with, rocket launchers and shit, but like Leon or Chris, I think that would be just kind of uncanny. Dante would fit. Dante, I think, would really genuinely work, but I don't think a Resident Evil character would, sadly. Ryu. Do you think Doomarine? Yeah, I think Doomarine would. Give Doomarine Plasma Cannon, Melee, a chainsaw, no blood. It's not a dude with a fucking Glock. It's like fantasy weaponry, you know? The BFG could be the, you know, the final smash. Some kind of fantasy shotgun could work. Only Joker gets a gun. Yeah, I guess so. It's so... yeah, but Joker is still kind of... There's a... The design of the character almost... It makes sense for Smash, more so than... like Leon or Chris. I don't know. Also, the gun itself, like Joker's gun, is just gun. It's not like a Beretta 9mm. I don't know, maybe I am being a little... because Snake works, so maybe I'm being a little closed-minded here. It's possible, and I would love a Resident Evil representative, because Resident Evil is like a top 10 franchise for me. So, I don't know. That would be great. Don't see it happening. Doomarine does feel like it could work. Joker uses a toy gun? Oh. Marvel vs. Capcom has Resident Evil, it's true. Shadow the Hedgehog gun? Oh. Guns and Smash is a really bizarre topic. Because on one hand, they've been kind of good at avoiding that. They didn't even give Snake any guns, aside from the rockets and the grenades. And the reason was they were like, yeah, it's Snake with a gun. And then Joker goes ahead and gets a fucking pistol. And by proxy, so does Kirby. Also, don't mind me. Slight indigestion. Oh yeah, Bayonetta. Bayonetta's like over the top ridiculous. I think, okay, here's the difference. I think this is in my mind, and I'm struggling with this still. I'm trying to figure this out. I'm just like I'm thinking out loud. Because I'm not Sakurai, I can't control which characters are in Smash. I'm just trying to think out loud. Okay. Here's the difference. Dante has guns. Bayonetta, Cereza has guns. But these characters are in games that are so ridiculous and over the top. And their animations are like crazy in their own games. And it would make sense. Resident Evil is a lot more rooted in reality. Like, it's an over-the-shoulder, like, you kill people with, like, real guns. And these people just happen to be zombies, but it's like, you don't see them moving in unnatural ways. That's not true. Holy fuck, Chris Redfield is perfect for Smash Brothers. Just take his boulder punch animation from Resident Evil 5 and turn him into a goddamn cartoon character. I was wrong. I have seen the light, hallelujah. Chris Redfield would be perfect for Smash. He is a cartoon character with giant tree trunk arms. I think, yeah, maybe it could work. I don't know. I still feel like Doom Marine fits a little bit better if you're gonna go for a character that's in like a really, highly M-rated game. Doom Marine makes more sense because, again, Samus... I mean, Master Chief would be a great one. But, again, Master Chief and Doom Marine are very, very similar looking, for one. And they both use similar fantasy guns. But, you know, they shoot. So, I don't know, those characters might... If both of those characters are in the game, they could both be very, very similar to each other. And I'm sure many of you have heard me discuss this ad nauseum hundreds of times by now. But it is a good topic, and I like trying to figure out, like, I'm at the point now where I could not predict. People have been giving me a lot of credit for my predictions lately. And, I mean, let's be real, a lot of this was based on leaks, or even fake leaks, or just stuff that seemed kind of obvious. Now I eat. Other than that, just more mascots. I mean, Waluigi... It's still ridiculous that Waluigi's not in the game. We meme about Waluigi, and I happen to think that the character is just silly. And, you know... Like, really? Like, we care that much about Waluigi? But still, I mean, if you're talking about one of Nintendo's characters that has some level of prominence... that has notoriety, that's been in a lot of fucking Nintendo games, tons of them. Waluigi. Upgrade him from an assist trophy. Piranha Plant got in, yeah, Piranha Plant. I mean, any of the enemies The fact that piranha plants in the game is an indication that they could they could just keep going. They could just take enemies from Zelda. They could take a Dark Nut. They could get a Goomba. Piranha Plant was the joke character, though. They could do more joke characters. Hidden Desert. And this castle's got a lot of biomes. Someone just said Vinny won't read my suggestion. You understand that's not like an intentional me avoiding your suggestion, yes? Amaterasu, Travis touchdown 2B. Okay. Well, those were the suggestions. Yeah. Well, 2B's in Soul Calibur. I don't know if Amaterasu, if I'm even saying that correctly, has the commercial appeal to engage in a project where someone has to buy the character separately. A multi-month-long project. Vinny, you do realize Okami is a cult classic, and you do realize that cult classic does not necessarily translate into sales. Yes? Blade Runner is a cult classic. Blade Runner 2049 nearly bombed at the box office. Ryan Gosling in Smash. Confirmed. I seem to have, skipped the save point, maybe. Gotta be very, very, very careful, because I have not saved. Ooh. Can't get up there. Save point. No. Mortal Kombat characters, maybe? Oh yeah, okay. That makes sense. And Mortal Kombat New is on the Switch, so that makes... Yeah, I could see that, like Scorpion.
cautious.
It's a popular enough franchise. Another dog enemy? Oh god. Rocky. Another backer's pet. I missed the treasure chest. Oh, okay. Nope, we don't go there. We don't go that way at all. Wow. Okay, so okay, alright. So, the save point had to be, like, here. There's no way I've gone this long without a save point. And yet I have. Vinny, yes? Yes, it was there? Oh, good. Wide-brimmed hat that is ideal for extended journeys. Some of my resistances go down, but my attack, defense, and strength go up. And I become a smooth criminal. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I'm running out of healing. Pizza. Fuck it. I like that healing isn't all that common in this game anyway. Like, it's there, but it's not something you just, like, use every 5 minutes. You have to think about it. Plated ring. Heavy ring that increases your experience intake. Actually, that's not true. You can make a lot of food. There's a lot of food in this game that you can make, which means that healing is actually a lot more common than I thought it was. I bet this thing has a good spirit, or a good shard, rather, and good, item. Yeah, it's got good drops. Yeah. Maybe if I find a save point near one. Wow, I went through the whole desert area without a save point. Fuck am I now? cave part 2, I guess. You skipped the only important part of the desert. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Got any? Here's what I've turned. Good.
Speed belt. Speed belt. It compels the wearer to run, increases movement speed. I like that. More fast is good. Okay, chat, I'm thinking of a song. I'm thinking of a video game song. And I'm gonna give you a clue. It's a very, very, very small hint. And I'm gonna do the thing, and I want you to tell me what song am I thinking of. Ready? Huh!
Are you eating properly?
Lean Square from Chrono Trigger. Yep, you got it. The Undersea Palace. Where the fuck did you get the Undersea Palace
So,
from?
what
Huh!
would it be?
Yeah, it's the Millennial Fair music. Good, you did good. Proud of you.
I'll go with this. Great. I'll go with this. Great.
Promise you'll stop Jeep.
Vinny, do you eat properly? Vinny, do you eat property? Oh, properly. Well, it depends on what you mean properly. I eat 2 square meals a day.
I have something new to offer.
I had a salad tonight. Does that count as properly? My diet is sometimes shit. And there are other times where I will make something healthy-ish. And there are times where I feel like I'm eating shit too many days in a row, and I'll just, like, I'll eat a little less and it'll be vegetables or a salad or something. So, I don't eat amazing. It's a good question, I suppose. I don't know. It's of interest to some. Damn stalkers. Also, the word "stan" needs to be removed. There is nothing flattering about calling yourself a stalker.
Thank you. Come back anytime.
Unless your name is Stan. I mean, in which case, I guess that's okay. I mean, you could legally change your name.
Got any targets for?
Here's what I've turned up on the monsters.
Vinny, you have no healing. Your dog, it has no tail.
Hello.
Alright,
What are
fine.
you looking to buy? Is this right? Then we have a deal. Thank you.
Vinny, you have healing bullets? What are you on about? hollow point rounds, dude.
How are you?
What is Miriam need? Oh, Abigail. What's her name? What does she need? Bat wings. I still haven't got the bat wings. It said on the top of the screen. Oh, okay. My eyes are not so good.
What are we transmuting this time? Promise you'll stop.
Oh, that's why someone in chat asked me if I was eating properly.
Are you eating properly?
God damn it!
What'll it be?
Bunny ears. That's Macaulay Culkin's thing. Did he back this game too?
I'll go with this.
Come back anytime. It's good to. What are we transmuting this time?
Some people were telling me to upgrade the sword. Which I can't do. I need sword fragment.
Come back anytime.
Why does Macaulay Culkin have such a funny name? I don't know. I grew up with it. It's like, it's normal for me, because I've been hearing it since I was 6. Because Home Alone was massive when I was 6. And, yeah.
Hello.
So I'm just used to it, but when you really isolate the name as just words, it becomes very funny. Which is why when Macaulay Culkin was working out, I called him McSwoley Bulkin.
This is it. That's one more villager we can lay to rest. This is the keepsake. Right.
I've got one of those.
Thank you. Hello.
In fact, I've got 2 of those. 3, even.
Here's what you asked for. This is it.
Toy shoes.
This. Right.
Flame ring. Don't have that one. You can craft flame rings. Shoes that emit an adorable squeak with each step. Nope. Look at Homeboy's head in the background.
Hi, Miriam. What are we transmuting this time?
Now, is this an upgrade? When it says craft, like on Graham here, or do I just build it? No? So, how do you upgrade weapons?
Pace yourself out there.
Graham can be upgraded. Well, someone told me to upgrade Graham.
Hi. So, what'll it be?
I'll go with this. I'll go with this.
Some recipes use other swords. Those are technically upgrades. Oh. Well, What's all this then? Like this, using the Ulfbrecht sword. I can... Oh, alright. I already have that. Make this... Oh, I already have that.
I'll go with this.
So if I were to upgrade Graham... Oh, I could upgrade it into one of three. It's the Eevee of swords. Fire, ice, and lightning. I just need those rings, them flame rings and light ice rings and stuff. And you can upgrade those even further. All three gets you the Durandal. Wow. Look at that. Capable of sundering all things in the universe. Oh, that's all it can do then. Alright.
Promise you'll stop Jeeblenum.
Again, people keep saying upgrade the double jump, which I did. It's totally upgraded now, and,
I'll go with this.
it's just iframes, so you don't jump higher or anything.
I'll go with this.
It's cool, though. Okay, I would like to craft fire ring. Which I don't believe I can do at the moment. Safe ring. I can make an ice ring, and I can turn Graham into the thing. You can get the ice brand. That sounds good. I'll do that now. I need for flame ring, I need a ruby. Oh, fuck. Did I do that?
I'll go with this.
Dismantle something for a ruby? Okay. Blood gang!
I'll go with this.
Okay, need a ruby. Come on, ruby. Show me the ruby. No ruby.
Come back anytime.
Buy the fire ring. Let's see if I can. If not, I'll just get it eventually. It's getting kind of late too, so I'm gonna stop shortly. But let's just see if there's anything here. Ruby, no ruby. least I got a cool sword out of it. Teleport to tower, go right, and the blue chests should have rubies. Okay. What tower are you talking about exactly? The Hall of Termination? No. The one with tower in the name. Clock tower. Do I not have that yet? Vinny, you just passed it. Okay. Tower. Oh. The bean yacht needs sleep, I think. Well, this sword is great. Ruby. The room below the warp has a chest? Okay. Fuck it. Let's get it real quick. Massive fucking room. Oh, God. This is one of those things that's not a real quick. Vinny, my lady friend is visiting New York. Can she come see you? Okay. I was going to ignore that question, as I so often do the weird ones, but let me answer that because I feel it's. So I do get emails from people saying, Vinny, I'm in town. Can we hang out? And I want you to know I appreciate that very much, but no, that's kind of weird. I don't really like this fame thing all that much on that level, where I would randomly go out. It's just too fucking weird, and it's like a bi-monthly thing where someone, you know, especially in the summer, where someone's like, Vin, I would love to like hang out. I'm like, well, I mean, you're in Manhattan, I'm in Staten Island, that's like an hour away almost, and like, I don't know who you are. It's nice, it's cool, I appreciate that you want to hang out with me. It's just, I can't keep up, and I wouldn't want to try anyway. But that's why I go to conventions, so I can meet people and actually, you know, try my best to meet everybody. I should be so lucky that people want to meet me, which is why I spend as much time as I can at those conventions meeting everybody, even if it means I have to sign for 5 hours. But I will not randomly meet up with someone, like, in wherever. I'm sure some people are okay with that, it's just too weird for me. No can do. Too weird.
Hi, Miriam. What are we transmuting this time?
Some people just don't know any better, chat, so don't be mean. Yeah, and really, genuinely, I don't think...
Promise you'll stop.
I really just don't think some people...
What are we transmuting this time?
I mean, it's fine. I mean, it's just a question. They just asked the question. I figure it would be a good time to address it live. But yeah, it's just not something that appeals to me. I'm sure there are people that would be fine with like hanging out with like groups of people or like grabbing a cup of coffee or a drink, with a rando. But I like to get to know people, and that's like almost impossible when you have 7,000 people in your chat. So, and of course, again, it's like just, it's a bit of a travel, and I'm a bit of an introvert, and when I'm not introverted, I'm busy a lot, so it's, you know, it's also work, and I'm lazy.
This is the keepsake.
Right.
How are...
Vinny, can I human cannonball myself into your house? If you can survive that, you earned yourself a drink on me.
Here's what you asked for.
This is it? That's the 5th villager we'll be able to lay to rest. This is the keep...
Right.
Tea dress.
Thank you.
I don't think I have that, but let's take a look. Vinny, my mom said you sound like her type, and in quotation marks now, do you want to hang out? Alright, chat, listen. Listen. I'm gonna crawl into a hobbit hole. Okay? I'm going to crawl into a hobbit hole. I'm going to remove the internet and cut my satellite link that I have and my neural chat link that I have, where I get every message neurologically delivered to my brainstem. And I'm going to smoke Gandalf's long pipe, and I'm going to read tales of Durin Cockbeard, the famous dwarf that lives in the Scronley Mountain. And that'll be my life. And then I can live some semblance of a normal life without strange messages. Oh, for fuck's sake. The Eye of Horus, a monocle that lets you look down on the world like a bird. Excuse the fuck me? What? Does this just zoom out? Yeah, just zooms out. There's one that zooms in, one that zooms out. Oh, what's that? You want more FOV? Isn't it weird that the Scottish lass gave this to me? Considering that the patron saint of FOV is a Scot. Vinny, I'm starting a cult. Do you want to hang out? Oh, well, we're gonna be in competition then, my friend. Alright. Let's end here. Alright. This was productive, kind of. We got the old lady some food. We got, FOV slider. Came across some new areas. It's a shorter stream, so I didn't get too much done, but, this game has got a lot. There's a lot in this game, which I'm very happy about. It's the gift that keeps giving. Looking forward to going here next stream. The only important desert area that matters, of course. So, yeah, to be continued yet again. No, you can't come to my house. We learned that tonight. But, yeah, have a good night, everybody. We're gonna do the art. Come to Brazil.